This is an example of how hair is wefted onto rows and then will be applied to a cap which a wig wearer wears. So as you can see, a lot of hair fits onto each row. You'll compare this to handwork and you'll see an enormous difference. Handwork, hair by hair gets inserted to the net, whereas wefting lets you put a lot of hair on a row and apply it to a cap. More hair in less time, but tends to look less natural as well. Here's a couple of examples of wefts that are either with enough density or without. So you can see the difference. These wefts have been shedding for quite some time, so there's gaps in them. Whereas these wefts are fairly evenly distributed. The hair is nice and equal distance between one strand and the next, approximately. But you can see that there's no gapping. One more time. And over here you can see the net a little bit too well. And that's an indication that this weft has shed too much and it's time to get a repair. And this is an example of hand tying hair into a net. So as you can see, the hook is like a small little fine crochet hook, and the ventilator takes one or two hairs and knots them into the cap. It's a very, very time-consuming job. The tighter the knot, the longer the hair will stay in place. However, it really isn't permanent, and shedding is quite normal over time. This is an example of a nicely filled scalp on a brand new wig. So as you can see, we see some scalp, but no bald spots. Everything seems fairly even. This is a good density. And moving over, we have a wig that's several years old, and you can see quite a bit of thinning. If I move the hair around, you'll actually see obvious bald spots. It's really time to fill this wig and perhaps even replace it at this point.